Hey, what's up guys, GamePWNaged here, and today I'm continuing my Browns connected career as we go through the NFL draft. I'm also going to quickly recap something. I'm also going to quickly recap my free agent acquisitions and another team that I want to look at who had a very big offseason, and that is the Indianapolis Colts. Let's just quickly go through. No new QB additions. We got Mike Goodson as a new starting running back. We got Anthony Dixon as a new fullback. Got Greg Jennings for 5 years. Super stoked up to have him. We have a great combo of wide receivers. We got Jared Cook Jr., a freak athlete tight end, as our new starting, and that really, I think, will push our offense to be one of the best. Let's look. We got Stephon Haya as a new right tackle, as we didn't re-sign Jeff Otah. We got Michael Bennett after we let Edwards go. Not really any new additions there. No new additions defensive tackle-wise. I re-signed Aaron Curry for 5 years, and then picked Victor Butler, I think for like 3 or 4 years, to play as a backup to Aaron Curry. As you can see, his rating really took a dip because of the fact that he missed the first half of the season. Even though he had a monster end of the season, he still took a dip from like an 80... Wait, I don't remember. Yeah, he took a dip from like 87 down to 83. Re-signed E.J. Henderson. I got Vontaze Burfict for a couple years, and he's our starting right linebacker. I got Tracy Porter and Sam Shields as two great additions to our corner. I think our defense is going to be even better. I let Hussein Abdullah go, and I'm now starting Eddie Pleasant in that free safety spot. And Jeremiah Bell, we picked him up to back up T.J. Ward because Eddie Pleasant's, starting free safety, so we need a backup. We need a kicker. And I re-signed Sepulveda, and that's about it for our team. And I'm going to quickly look over the Colts. The Colts had a monstrous offseason. They're going to be super deadly this year. Sorry. Let's just look. QB, they need a backup for Andrew Luck. They have good running backs. They have decent fullback. They picked up Michael Jenkins and David Geddes as 2 more options for Andrew Luck in the wide receiver spot. They also picked up Jeremy Shockey to add to an already very strong tight end group. Let's see. They picked up Donald Thomas to be the new starting left guard. They picked up Geoff Schwartz to be the new starting right guard. And they also picked up former Brown Jeff Otah. So they picked up quite a lot of offensive linemen. They picked up Luis Castello as the new right end. They picked up Sean Rogers as their new defensive tackle. They have a very strong linebacking group with Robert Mathis, and very strong outer linebacking group with Robert Mathis and Dwight Freeney. Then the middle linebackers, they're okay. Really they just have 2 very strong outside linebackers. They picked up Brandon Sila to free agency to become the new starting middle linebacker. And then you see Dwight Freeney, who needs a backup. And then they picked up these 2 corners through free agency, so they have a strong corner group along with Vonta Davis. They already have Antoine Bethea, so they don't need any help there. They picked up Jamarco Sanford, former Viking, to become their new starting strong safety. They got Adam Vinatieri and they got Pat McAfee. I think they're going to be dangerous this year. They have a very strong defense, a very strong offense. It's going to be hard to beat. I think they're going to be the team to beat this year, along with the Bengals. Oh my gosh, they just really stocked up. If you didn't watch the last video, I'll just quickly run through what they did in off-season. They're a team that I think is deadly this year. Where are they? Fred. There it is. Okay. So look, quarterback, they got Andy Dalton, who's a very good quarterback. He just doesn't have the weapons besides A.J. Green. They picked these 2 up in free agency, so they got a very strong running back group. You know, they got Lex Hillard as the new starting fullback. But look at this. Look at these two acquisitions. Mike Wallace and Roy Williams. Oh my gosh, to complement AJ Green, they have a deadly wide receiving core this year. That's why I really think they're going to be good. Along with Jermaine Gresham and Orson Charles, a very strong tight end group. You know, they picked up Arthur Jones, former Raven. They picked up Mike DeVito to just help out in that right end area. You know, they still have Geno Atkins and DeMonte Pecco. Let's see, they got Brian Thomas. They got Barrett Rude. They got Brian Roll. They picked up Antoine Casson to help out in their corners. He's a very good corner. I think will be a big help to them. Let's see, they didn't really do anything in the safety spots. And then they re-signed Josh Brown, and you know, I just really think they're deadly this year. They're the other team I think is to beat. You know, now it's time for the draft. Let's get it done. Last video I had terrible camera stuff. But this game, you know, I'm really hoping that it's improved. Let's see what the first pick of the draft is.
The St. Louis Rams,
and it's Sean Linkiswicks. I don't know. They needed a tight end because we got their former tight end, Jared Cook Jr. Oh my gosh. I said that in the offseason. The Rams pick up Deshonta Baird, a tight end, back-to-back tight ends being picked. Start off the draft. Trayon Mills goes to the Jets to replace former right-out linebacker Brian Thomas, I think was his name. Whatever the linebacker the Bengals got from them.
There was a lot of buzz building around Ohio State tackle Max Carson heading into the draft. Definitely well deserved. Put on a show for scouts at the Buckeye Pro Day, showing athleticism and power. Not surprised he was selected this high, and after talking to Mike Mayock, I think he'll be one of the best tackles in the draft.
Okay, so pretty high praise for him.
The Cincinnati Bengals are on the clock.
And the Rams add a very strong wide receiver, top 5 pick wide receiver. They really have always needed wide receiver, and they say Jordan Suggs is a Wes Welker type player, so I think he will be very good for them.
Chicago's on the clock now.
That's weird. The Bengals just have stocked up on right-out linebackers for some reason.
Well, the Oakland Raiders
and the Bears. After we took their starting wide receiver, Brandon Marshall, they get another wide receiver to help.
The Seattle Seahawks are on the
AJ
clock.
Corvington. I don't really know who he is.
Indianapolis, you're on the clock.
Bryant Black. I don't know. See what the Colts take. They take a defensive tackle. That's kind of weird. Because they just got a really good one in Sean Rogers. But, you know, it's always good to stock up on them.
Derek Durden ended the season
and Eagles
on
get a quarterback.
The NCAA record book, and then his dreams were shattered. I talked to Todd McShay the night before the draft. He told me he admires Durden's ability to handle adversity and bounce back when things don't go his way. He might be getting drafted a little higher than most expected, but some people believe he can make it in this league with the right coach.
Okay. Bills take a left end. Chargers, as the Broncos trade up and for some reason take a defensive tackle, even though they just picked up the young defensive tackle from the Jaguars, Terrence Knighton. He's only in his 5th year, so he's still a very young, very talented defensive tackle.
Indonesia Early is poised to be the next great
there he is.
If we can figure out how to spell his name, and he can hold on to the football. Early capped off a great season as the Heisman Trophy winner, rushing for over 2,000 yards, scoring 2 or more touchdowns in 8 straight games. At the Senior All-Star game, though, he fumbled thrice, and that has been a serious concern for a lot of scouts. If this team can curb his fumbling problems, they could have one of the next great NFL stars.
So he goes to the Steelers. He was the top running back pick in this draft. Steelers trade up and fill in a position that they really have always needed help in.
And it's San Diego now on the clock.
And the Falcons get a corner.
The New Orleans Saints now on the clock.
Chargers get a left out linebacker.
And the Dallas Cowboys are now on the clock.
Saints get a corner.
And here come the Carolina Panthers now.
Cowboys get a right guard.
And now the Baltimore Ravens are on the clock.
Seattle trades up and gets a right out linebacker.
And now the San Francisco 49ers are
There it is, the Ravens, with the 20th pick in the first round, try to help out the middle linebacking problems. Now that Ray Lewis is retired, so they pick up a middle linebacker. Not very surprising there.
I love this pick. Corey Ford might be my favorite player in the draft. Listed as a safety, but he's really as fast as any corner in the NFL with great ball skills. Had a great junior year. MVP of the Senior All-Star game after picking off 3 passes, 2 of them to the house. Team's getting a playmaker in the secondary here.
So, this 49ers with a very strong addition to the already extremely strong defense.
The Houston Texans.
The Titans trade up and get a left end.
And it's Carolina.
The Bengals trade up and get a running back. Pretty interesting there.
Okay, Jackson.
And then the Titans trade up again and get the top right tackle of the draft.
Up next on the clock, the Miami Dolphins.
Then the Giants trade up and get a tight end.
And now to the most interesting story in the draft. London Scott never played a down of football before this season with UCLA. He's an Olympic-level sprinter that played for the UCLA track team. He's the NCAA record holder in the 400, 100, and 200. He had a fantastic year at UCLA, averaging almost 23 yards per grab. Then at the Combine, ran the fastest 40 time we've seen in years. The knock on him? Hands. You need those to play wideout. He struggled to catch the ball. Can he get open? Yes. Can he catch the ball when he gets open? The jury's still out.
So, a wide receiver who's extremely fast but drops the ball. Kind of interesting. Okay, let's look at this. Oh my gosh, look at that. You know, there's the guy I want to get, Devonta Grant. But look at this, the projected first pick of the draft. Still on the board. I don't know. I'm really just going with my gut. I'm going to take, hopefully, what should be a steal and get this projected first pick of the draft, even though it's the 27th pick of the first round.
The Minnesota Vikings are now on the clock.
Let's see what they say about it. Love this pick. Marcus Bailey has such great upside. Smart pick here for the Browns. Well, that's high praise, so hopefully that was a good pick for us. And the Vikings take a quarterback.
6'6", 216, big arm. He looks the part. Right out of central casting. Oh, by the way, he also had a separated shoulder since the Combine that prevented most of these awestruck scouts from, actually seeing him throw. Mike Mack told me he thinks Kodiak will be the best QB in the NFL within 3 years. I've also heard from other scouts he could be a big bust. We're going to find out one way or the other. So
Vikings try to fill in a position needed with first round pick of a quarterback. Lions take...
Bears are on the clock.
No! Oh! The Lions took my man, Terrence Pope. Poop. That sucks.
All right, Tampa, you're on the clock.
And the Broncos take another defensive tackle, and it was the one I was going to get. Ugh! So I get a steal, but I lose 2 of the people I wanted.
And the New England Patriots are now on the clock.
And the Buccaneers take another person I was gonna get. This is not turning out good for me.
And the Kansas City Chiefs.
The Patriots get, in the final pick of the first round, take a wide receiver. A projected top 15 pick, dropping to the final pick of the first round.
The St. Louis Rams are on the clock.
Broncos trade up again and get a full safety. Look, going all defense so far for the Broncos.
Jets, you're on the clock.
Rams take another wide receiver and Kenny Sherman.
The Arizona Cardinals
Jets take a right end.
The Washington Redskins.
Cardinals take a tight end, and there you see our 7th pick. I have to get one of those 2 wide receivers I was going after.
The Cincinnati Bengals are on the clock.
Redskins take a running back. This is it. We have back-to-back 7th and 8th picks.
And it's Cleveland's
Yes!
on the clock.
At least we're not gonna lose the other wide receiver I was gonna get. Let's see, I'm not... You know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna take a risk and go with Dwight Washington.
Miami DT Dwight Washington came out of nowhere at the start of the pre-draft scouting process and has impressed scouts with his combo of size and strength. Are there concerns about his consistency and motor? Yes. I talked to Todd McShay, and he said that when he went back and looked at the tape, he definitely saw him taking plays off, especially in that Florida State game. He saw an entire drive taken off. This team's going to have to find ways to keep Washington motivated, or they're going to regret this pick.
Okay, so we have to keep him motivated. Let's do it. Next thing I'm gonna go. I kind of wanting to stock up with another corner, but I don't really need it. Let's look at right tackle. No, I'm not gonna do it. You know what? I'm gonna take my wide receiver, Austin Williams. Wait, first. Yep, I'm gonna take my wide receiver, Austin Williams.
The Seattle Seahawks are on the clock.
So let's do it. What did they say? Something just very smooth about Austin Williams. Hoping that's a good thing, I don't know. Let's see. We have 4 second-round picks. So we still have 2 more picks in this round, plus we have a 3rd-round pick. So we still have 3 more picks to make.
The Miami Dolphins are now on the
Seattle takes a defensive tackle.
The Philadelphia Eagles are on the clock.
And the Dolphins take a right-out linebacker.
The Buffalo Bills are on the clock.
Raiders trade up and get a left guard.
The San Diego Chargers are on the clock.
Bills get a right guard.
And now the Baltimore Ravens are on
And
the clock.
there you see Chargers take a corner.
The Atlanta Falcons are on
And
the
the
clock.
Redskins get the other corner.
Up next on the clock, Kansas City.
Keshawn Gray takes the Texans take a middle linebacker.
The New Orleans Saints
Chiefs take a right end.
The Dallas Cowboys are on the clock.
Saints go center.
Carolina Panthers are now on
Cowboys take a right end.
the clock. The Pittsburgh Steelers are on the
There you
clock.
see Panthers take a wide receiver. Shaquille Morris dropped further than expected, but Panthers finally scooped him up.
And it's the Niners that are now on the clock.
And the Ravens go tight end this time.
Kansas City Chiefs are now on the clock.
The 49ers go left end. Chiefs take a quarterback this time. Atlanta,
Johnny Dukes
no,
is a player
Titans
that
trade
led
up.
by example at Texas, became one of their best players during his senior year. He's not going to wow you with his combine numbers, but when he steps on the field, watch where the ball is, and that's where you'll find Johnny Dukes. Had a great pro day a few weeks ago. He's been mentioned as a sleeper in every draft guide since. Duke reminds a lot of us of Lance Briggs, and he could eventually be better.
No! That was the guy that I lost track of. I could not find him in scouting, and there he goes to the Titans. So Titans going big in this draft.
And the Jacksonville Jaguars are now
And
on
the
the clock.
Giants get a middle linebacker.
The Miami Dolphins are on
The
the clock.
Texans trade up and get a full safety. There you see, final 2 picks of the 2nd round we get.
The Green Bay Packers are now on the clock.
Seahawks trade up and get a left tackle.
The Minnesota Vikings are now
Raiders
on the
get a
clock.
left out linebacker. Trade up and get a left out linebacker.
It's the Detroit Lions that are now on the
Vikings get a left
clock. The
guard.
Chicago Bears are on the clock.
The Vikings get a left guard. The Lions get a right out
The
linebacker.
Cleveland Browns are on the clock.
Bears get a left tackle. Let's see. Let's see if there's anybody interesting. Any steel-like players. You know, I'm not really seeing any. I mean, maybe this guy. I don't really know. Let's see. This left out linebacker, Brandon Brooks. You know, he's kind of like this dropped player. You know what? I need some time to think about this. pause. I'm just gonna go back. No. Let's get the new center. Expected go much higher, middle linebacker Silas Dixon from South Carolina. Blah blah. The Chiefs are counting their blessings after Wisconsin QB Donta Mumford fell right in the lap. Yeah, we kind of do need a running back. But I'm not really interested in any of the running backs right now. Jamal, I don't know anything about him. But, I mean, I don't know. I just draft this guy.
Cleveland Browns are now on the clock.
A little surprised to see the Browns go running back here. Or whatever, I don't really care. Let's see, and the other one, I'm just going to take a risk and go Brandon Brooks. He's a projected mid-second round pick, and we get him the final pick of the second round. So let's just hope he's a steal. Second round, wrapping things up, blah, blah, blah. Brandon Brooks from Oklahoma somehow fell in the draft and was eventually picked up by the Browns. Expected to go, oh, never mind. So apparently we got a steal, so I'm happy with that.
Chicago's on the clock now.
Falcons get a tight end.
The New York Jets are on the clock.
Yeah, why did I say Browns? Bears get a center.
The Arizona Cardinals are on the clock.
Jets get a wide receiver.
And now the Baltimore Ravens are on the clock.
Cardinals get a corner.
And now it's the Bengals.
Timmy Johnson. Ravens get a left guard.
Next on the clock, the Miami
Raiders get another full safety.
The Cincinnati Bengals are on the clock.
Oh my gosh. Brad Bowles. That's like that kicker named something Butts. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. The Dolphins get Brad Bowles. Oh my gosh, the draft can make so many funny
The
things.
Seattle Seahawks are on the
Another
clock.
corner for the Chargers.
The Indianapolis Colts are now on the clock. And the Eagles are now on
And
the
a
clock.
corner for the
The
Colts.
Buffalo Bills.
A corner for the Eagles.
The San Diego Chargers are on the clock.
When's our next pick?
And now the Baltimore Ravens are
There's
on
that other wide receiver. And look what they brought up. Arian Foster didn't even get drafted, so it tells you being a later pick isn't a huge deal with running backs. Oh yeah, bringing up Arian Foster.
the Atlanta Falcons are on the
Reference.
clock.
Left guard for the Raiders. Wow, Ravens. They're going all offensive linemen so far. Steelers get a middle
And
linebacker.
it's Cleveland's time to be on the clock.
There we are. Final pick of the draft. What are we gonna get? There's still this left end that was projected mid-second rounder. I don't really have any confidence in him. But I'm not really liking anything else either. Thinking of going tight end and going for Keo Collins, taking a risk on this guy that was like this really big. I'm just gonna mid-third round going with the early.
Keo Collins is one of those players that seemed to come out of nowhere recently. Didn't hear about him all season, but once the year ended, he started shooting up draft boards as a sleeper. After his pro day, a lot of teams started to question his level of competition that he faced, and the fact that he only played for 1 year at Texas State. His team obviously liked him enough to take a risk here. Is he raw? Yes. Can that raw potential be molded? Yes.
So it sounds like I did a good thing.
San Francisco 49ers are on the clock. The Pittsburgh Steelers are on the
Eagles
clock.
trade up and get a right tackle.
And now the San Francisco
Tight end for the
49ers.
Steelers. Corner for the San Fran.
Houston Texans now on the
Steelers
clock.
trade up and get a full safety.
Clock time for the Giants.
Center for the
The
Texans.
Jacksonville Jaguars
Left end
are
for
now
the
on
Giants. Halfback for the Jags.
Packer time on the clock.
Dolphins.
The Minnesota Vikings are now on the
Defensive
clock.
tackle for the Packers.
Detroit now on the clock.
Left out linebacker for the Vikings. Wide receiver for the Packers.
Philadelphia, you
Middle
are now on
linebacker
the
for the
clock.
Packers.
And the New England Patriots
Defensive
are now
tackle for the Eagles. And the final pick of the 3rd round, the Patriots taking a middle linebacker. Let's see. I'll probably just go a little bit into this 4th round.
And now the Baltimore Ravens
Quarterback
are on
for the Redskins.
the Jets, you're on the clock.
Tight end, another tight end for the Ravens.
And now Arizona
Right guard
is
for
on the
the
clock.
Jets.
The Washington
Center
Redskins are
for
on the
the
clock.
Cardinals.
The Cincinnati Bengals are on the clock.
Right out linebacker for the Falcons.
And the New England
Left
Patriots are now
tackle
on
for the
clock.
Bengals.
And now it's the Bengals'
A
turn to
left
be on
guard
the
for the Patriots.
clock. The Seattle
A
Seahawks
quarterback
are on the clock.
for the Bengals.
The St. Louis Rams
Right
are
end
on
for
the
the
clock. The
Seahawks.
Philadelphia Eagles
Right out
are on the
linebacker
clock.
for the Rams.
Let's go Buffalo. You are now
Right
on the clock.
wide receiver for the Eagles. Just gonna check up on something. Kind of mixed this all up. The Browns got an absolute steal by taking, and he's black in that picture too. What is this? So we apparently got to steal this I don't know I don't know. His picture, he's white, and on Twitter he's black. I don't really know what to think.
And it's San Diego
Halfback,
now
running back for the Bills.
And now the Baltimore
Left end
Ravens
for
are
the
on clock.
Chargers, and back-to-back picks from the Ravens
And now the
as they take a
Baltimore
left
Ravens are on
tackle
The Denver
and a
Broncos are
defensive
on the
tackle.
clock.
Denver Broncos
New Orleans
take a
Saints
wide
now on the
receiver.
Dallas Cowboys
Tight
are
end
now
for
on
the
clock.
Saints.
And here come the Carolina
Strong safety
Panthers
for the
now
Cowboys. Corner for the Panthers. Corner for the Ravens.
San Francisco
Right guard
49ers
for
are
the
on the clock.
49ers. Left end for the 49ers. Strong safety for the Texans. Left out linebacker for the Giants. Corner for the
The
Bears.
Green Bay Packers
Middle
are on the clock.
linebacker for the Dolphins.
The Minnesota Vikings
Corner
are now
for the
on the clock.
Packers.
The Minnesota
Left
Vikings
up-
are
left
now
end.
on the clock.
Wow, that was the guy that was supposedly the mid-second rounder getting picked late 4th round. That's kind of weird. And they don't even talk about what a steal he is for the Texans.
The Tampa Bay
Right
Bucks
tackle
are on the
for the
clock.
Vikings.
Tampa Bay Bucks are now on the clock.
Bucks get a left end. And then
And the New England
a
Patriots
left
are now
out
on the clock.
linebacker. Patriots final pick of the 4th round.
And the
They get a
Kansas
wide
City
receiver,
Chiefs are on the clock.
Jonathan Banks. That's so weird because Jonathan Banks in real life there's a guy named Jonathan Banks, but he's a corner. That's weird. First pick of the 5th round. Just gonna watch this real quick.
The St. Louis Rams are on
And-
the clock.
Adam Ward has some tightness in his hips. Oh yeah. See what the Rams take.
The Pittsburgh Steelers
Full
are
safety.
on the clock.
Where did the Chiefs go? I want to see
The
what they
Arizona
did.
Cardinals are on the clock. The Washington Redskins are on the clock. The Cincinnati Bengals are on the clock.
There's no good players left. Like, nobody they want to talk about. This draft is very low of people they talk about, which is
And now the San
surprising.
Francisco 49ers are on the clock. And the Eagles are now on the clock.
I want to see the Chiefs. I wanted to see who they take.
The San Diego Chargers are on the clock. Packer time on the clock.
Quarterback for the Chargers.
Atlanta, it's
Running
your turn
back
on the
for
clock.
the Panthers.
Denver, you're on the
Tight
clock
end,
now.
another tight end for the Falcons.
The New Orleans Saints
And a running back.
now on the clock.
When are the Chiefs picking? Okay, 22nd. That will be the final thing.
And the Dallas Cowboys are now on the clock. And now the Baltimore Ravens are on the clock. And it's the Niners that are now on the clock. Up next on the clock, Kansas City.
See the Kansas City gets.
Houston
They get
Texans now on the
a
clock.
center. When the Patriots go, are there any more Patriot picks for a while? No, Patriots are like blanked out of the rest of this draft. Okay, you know what? Just end a draft. So let's see if we got any good picks, and if anybody's good rating. I'm just gonna turn down this now that I'm actually starting to talk again. Okay, so let's look at our rookie signings, seeing if we got any good players. What's his rating? That's really bad. Projected first pick of the draft and his overall rating is 68. Dwight Washington, 72 rating, that's pretty good. Austin Williams, 73, that's pretty good. 63, 62. Keogh Collins, an absolute steal. 75 rated, that is amazing. Yeah. Awesome. So, you know, we got some pretty good... We got a running back. Dwight Washington from Miami goes to the Browns. You know, they're just kind of reviewing everything we did in the off-season. All the people we picked up, all that junk. So I'm just going to quickly redo my depth chart. Get it ready for the regular season. Oh, we need to... yeah. Let's see. He's a physical, pretty durable. He is extremely fast. Wow. That's impressive. I'm gonna make him my backup to Mike Goodson. Just because he's incredibly fast. That's impressive. That's really impressive. Look, Austin Williams, you know. Austin Williams, he'll get his chance if somebody goes down with injuries. But unless that happens, you know, he probably won't get much of a chance for being offensive rookie of the year. You know, where's Keogh? Where's Keogh? There he is, Keogh Collins. Should I start him over Shayanko? His size is amazing. How tall is he? 6'5"? That's pretty big. He has more speed. He has slightly more speed than Shayanko. He isn't as strong. He has more agility. He has better acceleration. Doesn't have as good awareness. He's a better catcher than anybody, either of the two. So, you know what? Keogh Collins, you've become our backup tight end. Now, you know, this is our very talented tight end group for the year. You know, I don't think I went offensive lineman at all. Let's see, Dwight Washington. You'll get your chance, maybe. Maybe if anybody gets injured, you'll get your chance. There you see Marcus Bailey, you know, pretty upset with him. But, you know what, he'll be a backup. Let's just see what happens with him. We went left out linebacker. Brooks is a very upsetting draft pick. Only a 62, that's really sad. I was hoping to get an all-star out of him, but I got a lame bum. That sucks. What a bomb. Is that all our picks? I don't remember. Did we get any other... Was there anybody else? I don't think we went safety. Yeah, that's... I'm pretty sure that was it. Pretty sure I got all of everybody involved. Or at least tried to. Bailey, Dwight Washington, Austin Williams, blah. Yeah, I got everybody involved. So that about wraps up this video. You know, I set up the depth chart for preseason. You know, I don't know. I kind of want to play a game just to check out the new rookies, but I kind of don't because I want to just get ready for the regular season again. I don't know. But also, you know, I'm really thinking about taking a break from Madden and just doing another game for a while. I was thinking, you know, like NBA 2K13 or Black Ops Zombies. You know, make 4 or 5 Black Ops Zombies videos and then come back to Madden. I kind of want to just take a break. I've just been playing Madden all this whole time. You know, I haven't really done anything else. So, you know, that's just what I'm thinking. I mean, I might as well just get it ready for preseason. It's a revolution. And then the likes automatically just start talking about the next rookies. Just be like, forget these rookies. Here's the next class of rookies. Wow, look at all these people on the trading block. Will Montgomery, Mike Patterson, Wesley Woodyard, Lamar Houston, James Casey, Zach Strife, and Chris Colliver. I don't really want any of them. The trade today involving Mike Patterson certainly shakes up the NFL, and I'll be a member of the Chicago Bears. Ray Lewis was inducted into the Hall of Fame. London Fletcher did not go to the Hall of Fame. T.O. did not go to the Hall of Fame. Dolphins get Chris Colliver. Patriots got James Casey. Bengals add another weapon by getting Lamar Houston. So, you know, that's about it. Preseason. Look at it. Look at it. We're opening our season, and look at that. That's interesting. You know, our offense is still not projected to not be very good. And look, you know, the Ravens defense really took a drop after losing Ray Lewis. You know what? I'm gonna check out. Yes, we need a kicker. Duh. Like, let's start a game without a kicker. You know, see, Kurt Warner sit in free agency like a little noob. So there's a bunch of other noobs. You know, I think we got our running backs. We need a kicker. We're like walking. Oh my God, we're screwed over. Ugh. We got nothing. That's actually pretty good. 89 kick power, 88 accuracy. Nick Novak. You know, why would I pick up him when this guy's more accuracy? Looking at 92, you know, 95, 84. There's an extremely powerful kicker with no accuracy. I'm just going to pick up this rookie kicker. Got him 400k, that's pretty cheap. And maybe, you know, I'm hoping he can be our kicker of the future. Okay, let's look. Do we have any, like, really impressive rookie kick returners? Austin Williams, not a very good kick returner. Jaleel Newman is a decent kick returner. But, you know, not really anything with starting over him. Third down back. I don't know. I really don't know. I'm thinking about letting our rookie be our third down back. But, you know, I'll just put up Mike Goodson as a third down back, along with where'd he go? There it is. There we go. That's good. Let's do it. Let's do it. So we set up a depth chart for the season, and you know, just hoping we don't injure any players. Injure, like, it would really suck if we lost Greg Jennings for like the season. It's like, no. But I mean, then Austin Williams would get his chance. He'd become the 4th string wide receiver. So he'd be basically how Aurelius Spin and Travis Benjamin were when they had decent seasons. I know I let Aurelius Spin go. And I don't even know where he ended up. I forgot. And look at all the trade blocks again. We lost the opening game. Let's see. John Harbaugh put Joe Flacco in harm's way, leaving him... nobody cares. Asante... Yes! Asante Samuel might be going back to the Patriots. That would be awesome. We don't really have any need for him. At least, I don't think we do. A bunch of trade blocks coming into this regular season. Just gonna auto progress. Now we're facing the Jags, the team we beat in the divisional playoffs. I didn't see any major news on injuries, so it didn't look like... And I'm guessing we won this game. Ow! Crap, that hurt. Oh, that hurt. More trade blocks. Kendall Hunter, Kirk Cousins, and Jamal Fleming. Auto progress, and we did not win it. Wow, we're doing bad in this postseason. I mean, in the preseason. Oh! Oh my gosh! The Bears parted way with Devin Hester. Oh my! Oh, that's stupid. Asante Samuel went to the Chiefs. I mean, you know, I wanted him to go to the Patriots. I mean, I'm glad the Chiefs picked him up. I mean, that just means the Patriots are going to be even more deadly. And the Chiefs also picked up Kendall Hunter. What are they doing? They're just picking up all these players. It's like, they're just wasting all the cap away before the next postseason. Let's see. Where is he? Where is he? Wide receiver. Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Wow, Devin Hester's not rated that well. Who cares? He's like the best punt returner in history of the NFL. For sure he's on my team. I mean, Doy. No. Dominique Hickson, that's interesting. Let's see what they say. Come on. Look for Devin Hester to make a splash in Cleveland. Devin Hester will head to Cleveland as he's accepted a 1-year, $810K contract. Yes, sirree, he did. We just picked up the best special teams player in NFL history. Yeah, that's extremely pro. That just really hurts Austin Williams' chances. He goes down to the 6th string wide receiver. Yes, starting over Jacoby Jones. I'm sorry. I shouldn't, because Jacoby Jones won't be on special teams anymore. Fart. I don't know. I'm kind of also thinking about releasing Jacoby Jones now, because I don't really need him. I'm not going to move him over, but yeah, I don't know. I'm really thinking about letting Jacoby Jones go, because he'll probably open us up quite a lot of cap room. Plus, you know, now he's a 5th string wide receiver. So, you know, we kind of don't really have a need for him anymore. Plus, he's being replaced on special teams. I'm sorry, Jacoby. I hope you get picked up by somebody who needs you. But 3.5 mil in cap, it'll just help us next season. I'm sorry. I know that might have been dumb, but we picked up Devin Hester. We don't need we don't need him anymore, really. And Austin Williams gets moved back up to 5th string. Travis Benjamin gets back at 6th string. So let's go, you know, punt returner now. Punt returner. Look at that. Devin Hester's 92. 4 improvement on Jacoby Jones. And then Devin Hester's a 91 on kick return. What a beast. Devin Hester's just a beast. I think he is going to have a breakout year for us. Let's check out what they say. The Browns have released wide receiver Jacoby Jones. Wide receiver Jacoby Jones looking for a new home after being cut by the Browns. I'm sorry, Jacoby. We just don't need you now that we have Devin Hester. $350 passing yards. That sounds very good. That sounds winning. That sounds like the winning numbers. Come on, say we won this game. Practice. Yes, we won it. Thank God. Progress players. Auto progress. Let's see. Kurt Warner has been cut. Nobody knows if this... Kurt Warner gets picked up last week by Minnesota and then gets cut. What? That's confusing. They picked him up and then cut him immediately. That's confusing. RG3 out for season. That's probably depressing. The Redskins. RG3 out for season. What? Oh, that sucks for them. That's confusing on that Kurt Warner deal. It's like they picked him up and then cut him immediately. So let's do it. Now we are in the regular season. I'm hoping we at least went 2-2 in the preseason, but who cares? I mean, we went like 0-4 last year in the preseason, and we went 13-3 in the regular season. So screw you guys. Screw you, preseason. We open up against the Seattle Seahawks. That should be a very fun game to play. Jason Worlds. Don't need you. Let's see. Georgia's D'Angelo McClain has been called by more than one scout a Jermichael Finley clone at tight end. Florida State defensive tackle Jakari Christmas is a very powerful nose tackle that has the ability to dominate the trenches. Kurt Warner is now a Bill. So at least he got picked up. And we went 1-3 in the preseason. Ben Roethlisberger gets injured. Manny Lawson, I don't even know who that is, goes to the Eagles. Kurt Warner goes to the Bills, blah blah blah. Patriots in the preseason 4-0. Raiders surprisingly ended 4-0. Broncos ended at 4-0. So quite a lot of teams ending at 4-0 in the preseason. Yeah. Let's see if anybody major. Let's see if Jacoby Jones ever got picked up, or if there's any new major free agents. Matt Bryant. Why couldn't he have been available whenever I was picking up a kicker? Colt McCoy is probably going to end his career as a free agent. That sucks for him. Let's get wide receivers. See if Jacoby Jones still a free agent he's in the top 3 though in terms of free agents, wide receivers. I don't think he'll be free agent for very long. But yeah, let's just quickly look at re-signing the players who need to be re-signed. Holy schnitz. Alex Mack, we can't let him go. TJ Ward, he could be let go. Really just a bunch of players I really could care less about. I don't want to re-sign you. Negotiations end. I don't really want you back. And I don't really want you back. I mean you. These are the two that are more interesting. I gotta re-sign Alex Mack. He's just too big of a part of this offense to let go. Oh, it's gonna cost us a lot in cap room. And Alex Mack re-signed with us. TJ Ward, I don't know. I don't know if I want him. I mean, nah, I don't really want him. I don't want TJ Ward. I'm just gonna reject the contract. Let's see what they say about it. Is Alex Mack really worth this kind of money? If he's healthy, sure, but can he stay healthy? Yes. I mean, he was never injured last season. So, you know, that about wraps it up for this video. You know, comment what you guys think of my off-season pickups, my draft pickups, and my preseason pickup of Devin Hester and the release of Jacoby Jones. Comment on all that. Tell your friends about my channel. You know, I'm still trying to decide whether I want to, you know, continue just straight Madden, or if I want to take a break and go do something like Black Ops Zombie videos. Comment what you guys think about that too. So yeah, just comment it up, like my videos, subscribe to my channel, tell your friends about my channel so they can subscribe and like my videos. Yep. Peace out, guys.